Pringles are far more than just a snack. They represent a groundbreaking innovation in the snack industry, captivating consumers since their launch in 1968. With their unique saddle shape and iconic cylindrical can, Pringles have revolutionized the snack aisle and now generate over $3 billion in annual revenue. The mastermind behind this creation was Frederick Bauer, a chemist at Procter & Gamble. He aimed to solve common issues associated with traditional potato chips: excessive oiliness, fragility, and bags that seemed to contain more air than chips. His vision was to design a snack that retained its shape, stayed fresh for longer, and came in an elegant, practical package. The result was a revolutionary product: crispy, flavorful chips neatly stacked in a protective canister that kept every piece intact down to the last bite. Initially introduced as Pringles Newfangled Potato Chips, the product quickly gained popularity, but also faced scrutiny. Because Pringles are made with 42% dehydrated potato flakes combined with ingredients like rice flour and wheat starch, they didn't meet the criteria for traditional potato chips. In 1975, the FDA mandated a name change to Potato Crisps for clarity in North America, a move that resolved legal concerns but caused some confusion in the UK, where crisps traditionally refer to regular potato chips. And the journey of crafting the perfect Pringles begins here, with carefully selected potatoes ready to be transformed into a global snack icon. Receiving the potatoes. The journey of Pringles begins with receiving shipments of high-quality potatoes from trusted suppliers. These potatoes are carefully selected to ensure they meet the strict standards of size, freshness, and quality. Upon arrival, they are inspected to weed out any defective ones that don't meet the requirements before being sent to the production line. The potatoes are then placed onto an automated conveyor belt, marking the start of their transformation into one of the world's most popular snacks. This stage is critical in setting the foundation for a meticulous production process, ensuring the final product meets Pringles' high standards of consistency and quality. Washing the potatoes. At the washing station, the potatoes undergo a thorough cleaning process to remove all dirt, debris, and impurities from their surfaces. Using an advanced hydro washer, powerful jets of water create swirling currents that effectively loosen and wash away any remaining soil or particles. This step is essential to maintain the high standards of cleanliness and quality associated with Pringles. Even the smallest impurity could compromise the flavor, texture, or appearance of the final product. Under careful monitoring, every potato is thoroughly cleaned to prepare it for the next stages in the production line. Clean potatoes are the cornerstone of delivering the consistent taste and texture that Pringles is known for worldwide. Peeling. The freshly cleaned potatoes are then transferred to a peeling drum. This large machine, equipped with a rough interior surface resembling coarse sandpaper, gently removes the potato skins as they tumble around inside. This step not only ensures a smooth exterior for the potatoes, but also removes any outer layers that might negatively affect the texture or flavor of the final chips. By the time the peeling process is complete, the potatoes are perfectly prepared for the next phase. Blanching. After peeling, the potatoes are quickly blanched. This process involves immersing them in hot water for a brief period, which serves two vital purposes: softening the potatoes to facilitate precise cutting and deactivating enzymes that could cause discoloration or alter their taste. Blanching ensures that the final product has a consistent color and flavor, maintaining Pringles' reputation for perfection in every bite. Cutting. The blanched potatoes are transported to a cutting station, where high-speed machinery slices them into thin strips. With blades spinning at over 1,000 revolutions per minute, this process is incredibly precise. Once sliced, the strips are diced into small cubes to make cooking and processing easier in the following steps. This precision cutting ensures that every piece of potato is perfectly prepared for the next transformation. Cooking and steaming. The diced potato cubes are cooked in two stages. First, they are boiled in water at 185 degrees Fahrenheit, 85 degrees Celsius, for about 2 minutes to soften them. Then they are steamed at a higher temperature of 345 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, to fully cook the cubes. This dual cooking process ensures the potatoes are evenly cooked and ready for the next critical step: mashing. Mashing. Once cooked, the potato cubes are transferred to a large industrial drum, where they are mashed into a smooth, lump-free consistency. Inside the drum, a powerful metal arm churns the potatoes continuously until they form a creamy, velvety mash. This step is crucial for creating the base that will eventually be transformed into Pringles' signature crisps. Drum drying. The mashed potatoes are spread onto a rotating drum dryer, a large heated cylinder designed to remove excess moisture. As the drum spins, the intense heat evaporates the water from the mash, leaving behind thin sheets of dried potato. These sheets are both flexible and firm, serving as the raw material for the potato flakes used in the Pringles dough. Milling the sheets. The dried potato sheets are fed into a milling machine, where sharp blades grind them into fine, uniform flakes. These flakes, resembling breakfast cereal or fine sand, form the foundation of Pringles' unique dough. Mixing the dough. The potato flakes are combined with water and other key ingredients like rice flour, cornstarch, wheat starch, salt, and emulsifiers. This mixture is blended in a large industrial mixer until it forms a dough with a texture similar to wet sand. This dough will soon be shaped into the iconic Pringles crisps. Rolling the dough. The dough is evenly spread onto a conveyor belt and passed through a roller that applies immense pressure to flatten it into a thin sheet, just 1 millimeter thick. Precision is critical here, as it ensures that every chip has the same thickness and texture, creating the crispiness that Pringles fans love. Cutting the dough. The thin sheet of dough is fed into a cutting machine, where it is sliced into oval shapes known as doyles in the factory. Any leftover dough is collected, recycled, and sent back into the mixing stage to minimize waste. Frying. The oval-shaped dough pieces are fried in hot oil at 392 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius, for about 11 seconds. During this process, a roller molds each piece into Pringles' signature saddle shape, known as a hyperbolic paraboloid. This step locks in the structure and gives the chips their iconic, golden, crispy finish. Seasoning. The freshly fried chips are transported under a cascade of seasoning, where the top side is evenly coated. With over 160 flavors available globally, this step ensures that every chip is perfectly flavored. Packaging. Once seasoned, the chips are stacked into neat piles and transferred to the packaging line. Automated systems weigh each stack to ensure the correct quantity is placed into the iconic cylindrical canisters. A freshness seal is applied, and a plastic lid is added to keep the chips crisp until the moment they are opened. Quality control. Every batch of Pringles undergoes rigorous quality control. Chips are inspected for their structure, seasoning, and overall quality. Blind taste tests, conducted under red lighting to focus solely on flavor and texture, ensure that every batch meets the brand's high standards. Any defective batch is discarded. Shipping. After passing all quality checks, the canisters are boxed and prepared for global distribution. Pringles are shipped to retailers worldwide, ensuring that fans everywhere can enjoy their favorite snack. From humble potatoes to a global phenomenon, the journey of Pringles is a testament to precision, creativity, and a commitment to excellence. This meticulous process has turned a simple idea into an iconic snack, loved by millions worldwide. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating behind-the-scenes content. Thank you for joining us on this flavorful journey with Process Vibes. See you in the next video. Have you ever wondered what makes a cake truly irresistible? Is it the sweet frosting that melts in your mouth, or the fluffy texture you can't resist? Or perhaps it's how a cake can transform any ordinary moment into an unforgettable celebration. Cakes have a special power. They make gatherings more meaningful, turn the mundane into the extraordinary, and bring joy to any occasion, from birthdays and weddings to holidays and quiet moments. But have you ever wondered how thousands of cakes are produced perfectly and delivered on time for all these occasions? Today, join Process Vibes in exploring a cutting-edge cake factory where science, ingenuity, and a little magic come together to create the sweet masterpieces you love. This is where the journey begins. Inside this state-of-the-art facility, hundreds, no, thousands of cakes are produced every day. From simple raw ingredients to intricately decorated desserts, every step is meticulously designed to ensure precision, quality, and taste. This factory doesn't just produce cakes, it creates memories, traditions, and pure happiness in every bite. Every great cake starts with quality ingredients. But here we're talking about massive quantities. Tons of flour, sugar, eggs, and butter stored in industrial silos and vats. These ingredients are constantly monitored and moved through pipes, conveyors, and precision weighing systems. The automated process ensures that every recipe is followed to the last gram, minimizing waste and optimizing efficiency. Mixing batter is an art, even at an industrial scale. These massive mixers can handle hundreds of pounds of batter at once, blending the perfect ratio of dry and wet ingredients. Imagine your kitchen mixer, but 100 times bigger. With smart sensors and programming, the mixers ensure the batter achieves the perfect smooth texture. Every batch has to be flawless, as there's no turning back once the cakes enter the oven. Let's talk about eggs. Cracking a few eggs at home is simple, but here, it's a technological marvel. Robotic arms crack and inspect hundreds of eggs per minute, allowing only the best eggs to be added to the batter. Eggs not only enhance the richness and fluffiness of the cakes, but also ensure nothing goes to waste. Next, the batter is poured into molds. Machines precisely pour the batter into each mold, ensuring uniform size and shape. From single-layer cakes to three-tier wedding masterpieces, everything is closely monitored to achieve the highest level of accuracy. Baking is where the magic happens. These industrial ovens are finely tuned to maintain consistent heat and airflow, ensuring every cake rises perfectly. Each type of cake, whether it's moist chocolate, light sponge, or dense fruit cake, has its unique temperature and baking requirements. These smart ovens can handle thousands of cakes daily while maintaining exceptional quality. Once the cakes are baked, it's time for slicing, but not with knives. These cakes are sliced with lasers. This advanced technology ensures that each layer is perfectly even, which is critical for multi-layer cakes. Now comes the part we all look forward to, decorating. Machines apply the first layer of frosting, covering the cakes with a rich, creamy buttercream. But the finishing touches, writing messages, shaping flowers, or adding intricate details, are left to skilled decorators. They bring a personal touch to every cake, turning each one into a unique work of art. After decorating, the cakes are ready for packaging. The packaging machines carefully wrap each cake to seal in freshness and protect delicate decorations. From the bakery shelf to your table, each cake remains as perfect and delicious as when it left the factory. Finally, the cakes are transported in temperature-controlled trucks to stores and events nationwide. This logistics process ensures that every cake arrives in perfect condition, ready to be enjoyed. When you choose the perfect cake for your celebration, remember that it's more than just a dessert. It's the centerpiece of special moments and a source of joy shared with friends and family. These cakes are not just food, they're memories in the making. Behind every cake is a dedicated team of bakers, engineers, and decorators working together to create something extraordinary. It's not just a job, it's a passion. Each cake is crafted with care to bring happiness to anyone who takes the first bite.
Toilet paper is a product so essential that it has become a cornerstone of modern hygiene. Yet few people ever stop to think about how it's made or the journey it takes from nature to our homes. What begins as towering trees in lush forests transforms into soft, delicate sheets we rely on every day. The average American uses over 100 rolls of toilet paper each year. If we take this statistic into account, it more than explains the staggering $100 billion revenue generated by the global toilet paper industry. So how is toilet paper made? The process starts with collecting wood, done by a specialized machine called a harvester. This timber harvester weighs 18 tons and functions as an all-in-one machine when working in forests. It can fell trees, trim branches, and cut trunks into logs. Notably, this machine is incredibly efficient, completing all these tasks in under a minute. It is important to note that the type of wood used for toilet paper is bad wood, crooked trunks, or those unsuitable for furniture. High-quality wood is instead reserved for furniture production. Thousands of tree trunks cut by the harvester are transported to factories where they begin their journey to become pulp, the raw material for paper. Before wood can be turned into pulp, it must first be processed into wood chips. This step is done using a massive wood chipper. The wood is initially cut into uniform pieces and passed into a shaft with giant drums at the end. These drums debark the wood, removing the outer layer while preserving as much usable wood as possible. After debarking, the wood is cleaned in a water bath to remove stones and sand. Next, it passes through a metal detector to identify and remove any nails or screws that could damage machinery in later stages. Finally, the wood is cut into tiny chips using large rotating blades. The wood chips are transported on a conveyor belt and piled into giant stockpiles. These chips are made up of fine wood fibers that must be broken down further to produce pulp. This step is performed chemically in large industrial tanks called decomposers. Here, the wood chips are cooked for up to 3 hours, which evaporates most of the moisture. Initially, wood chips contain 50% moisture, but this process reduces the mixture to 25 tons of cellulose fibers, lignin, a binder, and other substances. From each batch, about 15 tons of usable pulp is produced. The other raw material for toilet paper is recycled paper, but obtaining recycled paper is far more complex than sourcing wood. A machine called a sorter is used to separate recyclable paper from unusable materials. The process begins with mixed waste moving along a conveyor belt where near-infrared sensors detect unwanted materials such as cardboard, plastic, or other contaminants. As soon as these materials are identified, the machine releases strong air blasts to separate them from the paper. This automated system ensures that only recyclable paper continues down the line. The sorted paper is then gathered and prepared for the next stage of cleaning and processing. Capable of sorting up to 400 tons daily, this technology plays a critical role in streamlining production and improving the quality of recycled paper. At this point, the recycled pulp resembles sludge. To make it suitable for paper production, it is bleached and diluted with water. Once the factory has pulp from both wood and recycled paper, the process of turning it into paper begins. The paper machine, an enormous 120-meter-long device, transforms pulp into paper in just 4 steps. First, the prepared pulp is fed onto a large mesh screen, known as a 4-denier wire. As the mixture moves along, water drains through the mesh, leaving a layer of intertwined fibers on top. The wet sheet, which still contains a significant amount of moisture, is then passed through a series of press rolls. These rolls apply substantial pressure to the sheet, squeezing out as much additional water as possible. This step is crucial as it increases the density of the paper, making it stronger and more compact. At this point in the process, the sheet is referred to as a wet web, indicating that it has begun to take the form of a continuous sheet of paper, but is not yet dry. After being pressed, the wet web is carefully guided through a series of heated rollers. These rollers are designed to apply controlled heat, which evaporates the remaining water from the paper. As the heat removes moisture, the sheet becomes progressively drier until it is transformed into a continuous, dry sheet of paper. This process ensures the paper is uniformly dried and prepared for the next stages of production, while maintaining its structural integrity and smoothness. However, the paper sheet still has creases, which are removed using ironing rollers. This intricate process surprisingly takes only 7 seconds. The finished sheet is then wound onto a Yankee dryer, where it undergoes a process called creeping. During creeping, the sheet is scraped off with a metal blade, making the paper soft and giving it a slightly wrinkled texture. The dry paper is fed into a toilet paper roller machine, a massive piece of equipment measuring 80 meters in length, which plays a critical role in the final stages of toilet paper production. While not as large as the initial paper machine, its size and capacity remain impressive. This machine is capable of producing up to 500,000 rolls of toilet paper per day, demonstrating its incredible efficiency. The process begins with multiple jumbo reels of paper being unwound at the same time. These large reels contain continuous sheets of paper that are carefully layered based on the product type. For instance, the paper may be stacked in 2-ply form, where 2 layers are combined to provide moderate thickness and strength, or in 3-ply, where 3 layers are used to enhance softness, strength, and comfort. The layering process is precisely controlled to ensure consistency and quality across every roll. By unwinding and layering the sheets simultaneously, the machine prepares the paper to be rolled tightly into familiar toilet paper rolls, ready for the next stage of cutting and packaging. Different patterns are printed on the paper, according to the brand, ensuring each product has its own unique design and visual identity. These patterns not only serve branding purposes, but also enhance the paper's appeal to consumers. In addition to this, the paper undergoes a process called microembossing, a specialized technique that creates a dotted texture on the surface of the toilet paper. This technique is carefully applied using precision machinery to ensure consistency across every roll. The microembossing process adds volume, making the paper feel thicker and more substantial, while also improving its softness and comfort. This is particularly important for consumers seeking a gentle and luxurious experience when using the product. By combining branding elements with functional improvements, manufacturers can create toilet paper that is not only visually distinctive, but also meets the standards of quality, comfort, and usability expected by consumers. Finally, the paper is rolled onto cardboard tubes, which are slightly larger than the familiar household size. These rolls are cut into smaller sizes to meet market requirements, such as standard toilet rolls or paper towel sizes. Paper manufacturers often manage their own tree plantations to ensure quality. The chemicals used in the pulping process, as well as the cooking temperatures, are closely monitored. Completed toilet paper is tested for qualities such as stretch, smoothness, moisture content, opacity, and color before being shipped to consumers. Toilet paper may seem like a simple product, but its production is a remarkable blend of science, engineering, and sustainability. From forests and recycled paper to advanced machines operating at lightning speeds, every step ensures that this humble product is soft, strong, and reliable. The next time you unroll a piece, take a moment to appreciate the extraordinary process that brought it to your bathroom. It's proof that even the smallest conveniences have incredible stories behind them. The journey of toilet paper, from towering trees to soft rolls, is truly fascinating. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the balance between technology and sustainability. But here's something to think about. Do you prefer recycled toilet paper or paper made from fresh pulp, and why? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like to support us. Subscribe to Process Vibes and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on our upcoming exciting content. Thank you for joining us on this sweet journey. See you in the next video.